What's going on, guys? Failed to listen. Welcome back to more Failed Thoughts. And in this video, I thought we would just do like a quick impressions or review of this beast Xbox One S controller. And I don't really know if I can make it any more simple than to say I do feel, at least for me, that it was a worthy upgrade. And I think a lot of it's to do with the color. I do prefer white for whatever reason when it comes to my controllers. I do have a white DualShock as well. I have the black one, but I prefer the white. That's racist, right? I know that's racist. But the Xbox One S controller, I've heard people say, let me just give you guys an idea here. I'm just looking at the controller, got it in my hands as I'm making this video. I've heard people say that the sticks are slightly smaller and feel different than the original Xbox One controller. And I guess maybe a little bit. I guess, yeah, I think so. And something about, probably not, it might just be some sort of like, newness effect or some sort of like placebo effect, if you will. Something about the Xbox One S controller does feel slightly smaller. One thing that I cared about more than anything else outside of the color was the right and left bumper. Let me give you guys an idea. Let me set the new controller down. This is what the original Xbox One left and right bumpers sound like. Right? Very clicky. It's nice with the tactile feedback, but on the new Xbox One S controller, much more quiet, and you still get that tactile feedback, and it just feels better to like push the left and right bumper on the Xbox One S controller. You're still getting that feedback, but I feel like they're easier to press, at least for me. The D-pad, guys, I'm telling you, I think for the most part, I don't know if they said they were going to change anything with the D-pad. I think the D-pad on the Xbox One S controller is not much different at all, if different whatsoever. So outside of that, I just think with, you got the grips back here where your, I guess, the back part of your fingers would go. The new grip is nice, not that like smoothness, that sort of, I don't want to say greasy feel. Maybe if you got like, Cheeto slob fingers or something all the time for the old Xbox One controller. But the new grips on the Xbox One S controller are not. I wish Sony would like get on it, man. I wish Sony were, trying to revise their controller a little bit more than they do, a little bit more than they have. I guess, when it's working and it's not broke, kind of don't fix it sort of thing. But yeah, just a quick review, quick impressions. I think it's a great controller. Like I said, I do prefer the white. Some people are kind of pissed off that the metallic Xbox symbol icon is no longer a part of the controller. When you light this controller up, it is all white in that area. And some people don't like that. Now I think by default it's black, where before it was metallic. It doesn't really bother me one way or the other. The majority of the controller is white. So as far as I'm concerned, that's awesome. And I do think, at least for me, it was a worthy upgrade. I don't play competitively, so it's hard for me to say if, the sticks being a little bit different and the left and right bumper being a lot different, if this would be a worthy upgrade for those of you that like to play competitively on a controller of all things. I guess I'd want to say yeah, but I don't know. I don't play a lot of competitive games anyway, and when I do, it's mouse and keyboard for me. Controllers on PC for me are usually for third-person games. First-person games anymore, I don't know. Maybe I could make a separate video talking about it, and I don't really know if that would even be worth it, because I don't know if there's anything else left for me to say when it comes to mouse and keyboard other than, like, controllers feel weird in first-person games for me now. I don't know. I can't do it. The movement is slow. It's just not as responsive. I can't do it anymore. Third-person game. I feel like third-person games above many others, many other genres, many other games, are made for controllers. That's just me. I'm not saying that they're not comfortable. I'm not saying that some third-person games aren't awesome on keyboard and mouse. I just feel like for the most part, third-person games feel best on a controller. But hey, I'm not trying to tell you what your comfortability factor is. I'm just saying what it is for me and what developers have said and you know what they feel for as long as I've been gaming, which is a long time now. So that is the video, and I think it's a great controller. I think the Xbox One controller was great before, but now I think it's definitely better. Is it like amazing? Is it like a 10 out of 10? Is it that much better? Well, probably not, but I do feel like it was worth it. I like the controller. You guys take it easy. Thank you for the support. Peace.